Hi, I'm Andy Aldert, and today I'll be teaching you how to play the Jimi Hendrix classic Voodoo Chile Slight Return, which he recorded for his album Electric Ladyland. Voodoo Chile Slight Return features a wah-wah pedal extensively, and Hendrix's normal setup when he played live was to use a wah-wah pedal and a fuzz-face distortion unit, and then occasionally he used other effects. On Voodoo Chile Slight Return, that's all he used. The song begins by fading in with Jimmy doing a percussive strumming of the strings with all the strings muted. So since the song fades in, the first thing you hear actually is a pickup. So the first sound is a upstroke on the muted string. So I'm just holding my fret hand fingers across all the strings, touching them lightly without depressing them all the way to the fretboard. So if you were to just strum all 16th notes, 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, on each beat, 4 hits. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And Jimmy uses the wah-wah pedal through this intro and rocks the pedal from bass, which is the pedal back, to treble, which is the pedal forward, on each beat. So you start on beat 1 with it back, beat 2, 3, 4. So 1 is back, 2 is forward, 3 is back, 4 is forward. Bass, treble, bass, treble. For the most part, I'm strumming, I guess, on the 5th through the 2nd string, the middle strings. But sometimes when I get to the high sound, I'll move over to the high strings, just to try to make more of the bass sound to the treble sound. Like that. The rhythm is mostly 16th notes, but Jimmy will mix it up a little. So we start with that upbeat. That's the first thing you hear is it fading in. 1E and a 2E and 3E and 4. And then on bar 3, it starts with a triplet. Every time Hendrix played the song, he would do this part a little bit differently. The studio record has its own unique character because of the way he does it. So I would say learn to do it exactly as it is on the studio record, just because it sounds cool. And then experiment with. Another thing is the studio version is very slow. And live versions are almost always faster. Another twist is in bar 4, he just plays 3 beats worth of chugging sounds. 1, 2, 3. And then he starts playing the melody. So whether that was intentional or not, it's hard to tell because the song fades in. He may have started on a different beat.